Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome. My name is Valerie, and I'm an independent paparazzi consultant. And today we are going to do a paparazzi Q&A, talking about the business opportunity and whether paparazzi could be something for you. So if you're watching the live button, if you see the red live button, that means that you are watching me live. If you are watching the replay, feel free to ask any questions, and I can still answer your questions even after the live is over. So I am going to share out my video to my personal profile. If you are logging in, if you can share out my video to your personal profile, I will put you into my drawing. So I'm going to be giving away 4 free pieces of jewelry. 4 free pieces of jewelry. So I am going to work on sharing this out, and I'm going to wait for you guys to hop in. If you guys are watching the replay, feel free to fast forward just a couple minutes so we can, and you can get right into the meat and potatoes of our live. So let me share myself out so that way people know that I'm here. And once you guys come in, just say hi in the comments. Hi, I see somebody's here. Say hi in the comments so I know you're here. And again, I am giving away 4 free pieces of jewelry today. 4. So one lucky person's going to get a 4-piece set. I don't know if it'll be a set, but you'll get a 4-piece bundle of free jewelry. And how you get entered into that is, 1, by sharing my video to your personal profile. We are going to be talking about the paparazzi opportunity, and there may be somebody on your profile that paparazzi is exactly what they need. So sending it out there will give them the opportunity to see, hey Shayna, to see if paparazzi is for them. So I'm just sharing myself out really quickly. I like to share it via Messenger so that way there's no Facebook algorithm that's stopping you guys from seeing my posts. All right. And okay. Sending that out. Hey guys, say hi in the comments so I know that you're here. I am going to share myself out. So if you guys just bear with me for a minute. Hey Jennifer. All right. So again, ladies, if you share my video to your personal profile, put hashtag #GlamUp in the comments, and you will get your entry to win a 4-piece bundle. So you'll get a 4-piece bundle. So I'm going to give a 4-piece bundle away to 1 lucky person, and how you get entered is 2 ways. Number 1 is sharing my video. So again, maybe paparazzi isn't for you, but you want to take advantage of the free jewelry, but maybe there is somebody in your friends list where paparazzi is exactly what they need. So sharing it out there gives people the opportunity to hop in and listen about paparazzi, and it may be exactly what they're looking for. So if you can get myself out there, I would much appreciate it. And then I will get you entries. And then another way to get entries is by asking me questions. So for every question you ask, you will get an entry. So if you ask me 15 questions, you will get 15 entries. The more questions, the better. So what I find is a lot of people are really nervous to ask questions, or they don't know what questions to ask, or maybe they feel like the questions they're asking are silly, which, by the way, there's no such thing as a silly question. So your question may be a question that somebody was thinking about but was too nervous to ask. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put your names into my drawing first of all, because I see that Jennifer is glammed up. Thank you, Jennifer. So Jennifer, thank you for glamming up. Tammy, thank you for glamming up. Thank you, ladies, for glamming up. I much appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my why I chose to join Paparazzi and what Paparazzi has done for me. Rachel, got you for glam up. Thank you. Danielle, got you for glam up. Emily, got you for glam up. Thank you. We're going to talk about that. Thank you, Jennifer. Let me get your name entered again for asking that question, and we are going to talk about that. So I'm going to write that question down. Okay, so I'm going to first start off with my why I joined Paparazzi. So I hadn't really heard of Paparazzi. I am very familiar with direct sales. I have been doing direct sales for about 3 years, about 3.5 years. And I worked for other direct sales companies. So my very first direct sales company that I worked for, I sold makeup. And I mean, I'm okay with makeup. I mean, I've gotten better with time, but makeup wasn't really like, I wasn't that great with makeup. So then I switched. Nancy, got you for glam up. So then I switched to kitchenware. So then I sold kitchenware for about 2 years, and I loved it. The only problem with that was the kitchenware that I sold, while it was amazing, it was very, very expensive. And I had a very hard time getting people to buy the kitchenware. I mean, I did really good as far as, hosting parties and networking, and that I felt like I took that knowledge and I applied it to Paparazzi, and it's been very successful. But selling was always really hard for me with that particular direct sales company. So I hadn't quit yet, but my assistant principal, she signed up to be a Paparazzi consultant, and she invited me to watch her live. And of course I wanted to support her, so I said yes. So I watched her live, and I was like, oh my God, this jewelry is so cute. It's only $5. What's wrong with it? What's the catch here? There's got to be something wrong with it. And so I bought the jewelry, and it was beautiful. I was like, oh my God, like this is like something I would buy like at the store for like $15. Like this is really good quality. I'm like, okay, you're probably only making like 10 cents a piece. I mean, $5, you're probably not making that much money. I mean, what's the catch here? Come on. So I was not sold right away. But then I started talking to my principal about it, and she started telling me about the opportunity with Paparazzi. And I found out that you make 45% profit off $5 jewelry. That's $2.25 per piece. I'm like, oh my God, that's good money. And I was familiar with direct sales companies. So I had the whole concept of how direct sales works. And I wasn't really very successful with the company that I was currently with at the time. So I talked to my husband about it, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll give it a try. And the reason why I decided to switch over was because COVID had just hit. So COVID just hit, and my summer school job got canceled. So I teach summer school every summer. Like every summer, I always teach summer school, and my summer school job got canceled, and we had just bought a house. So we sold our house. I was currently living with my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. Like we were living with them because we were waiting for our new house to get built. And I was relying on my summer school money to help move us into our new house, to pay for moving expenses, boxes, to purchase new furniture for the house. Our house was a lot bigger than the house that we were moving from. So we needed to buy furniture to fill in those empty spaces. And my summer school job was going to be that source, and it was gone. And I was like, oh my God, we just moved out of our house, and now I don't have my summer school job. How are we going to move into our house? How are we going to, I don't want to put myself into more debt buying new furniture. So I decided to try Paparazzi. I was like, you know what? Worst case scenario, I have some super cute jewelry that I can put in my jewelry box to wear, you know, on special occasions or whenever I feel like dressing up. Worst case, right? Worst case, I have a kit, I have jewelry. Best case, I make some money, at least for my movers. So I decided to purchase because of the fact that it was such a good deal. My struggle was convincing people that the product was for them. This product is so for you. I mean, I know they have these crock pots, you know, at the store for $20, but this $250 crock pot is, you know, much better deal. I had a really hard time with that. That was just hard for me, even though it's true. I mean, I have my crock pots from my kitchen company that I work for, and I still, to this day, will not give them up. But I had a hard time convincing people that that was for them. And Paparazzi, I don't have to do that. Like, I don't have to. It's self-explanatory. This is $5. You're not going to get a deal like this anywhere else you go. I have the deal, and you can clearly see that this is worth your money. So I didn't have to worry about having to pitch or sales or, you know, push my product on people. My product is self-explanatory. That was the reason what sold me for Paparazzi. And to this day, it's true. I've never, ever had to sell or push people onto my jewelry and convince them that this is worth buying. It sells itself, literally sells itself. And that is why I signed up, and it has worked for me. I was able to move into my house debt-free. I was able to pay for the movers, pay for the moving trucks. I was able to purchase furniture for my house. I was able to do all of those things. We couldn't handle living with our in-laws, you know, having all those people on the same roof. So we moved into an apartment, and I paid for the movers to move us into our apartment, all with Paparazzi profits. I didn't have to take out a credit card or a loan for any of that stuff. And that is my why. That is why I sold Paparazzi. And that is why to this day, I still sell Paparazzi, and I have even bigger goals, which we'll talk about here in a minute. And I see some questions coming in. So Danielle, I purchased a kit and was active for a couple of months. How can I start up again? So from what I understand, you have a full rolling year. So to be active with Paparazzi, you have to purchase 100 pieces in a rolling calendar year. So you have 12 months to purchase 100 pieces. If you do not purchase 100 pieces within a calendar year, then you will be canceled. So Danielle, if you signed up 1 year ago, you are inactive. If it has been less than a year, you are still a consultant. So all you have to do is log into your back office and start purchasing jewelry. That's the nice thing about Paparazzi is there's no, like, you have to purchase, you know, 50 pieces of jewelry every month or we cancel your account. No, you only purchase 100 pieces, but that's in a full year. So 100 pieces divided by 12, or 100 PV, which is 50 pieces, I think. Now I have to double check that. It's either 100 pieces or 100 PV, which isn't very much in a whole year. So you have 1 year before they cancel you. So you can be completely inactive for 11 months, and then you buy 25 pieces and you're active, you're active. They won't cancel you. So check to see if it's been less than a year that you've signed up, Danielle, you are still an active consultant. Is there a startup fee? Yes. So we have 3 kits to choose from. So we have our, let me just pull up my computer so I can look at the kits so I know exactly what to tell you. Okay, so we have 3 kits to choose from. So the first kit is the large home party kit. So the large home party kit is going to be 200 pieces of jewelry. That is a retail value of $1,000. And it is $499, and that comes with a ticket to convention, which is Paparazzi's big, professional development, retreat, and they always do it in Vegas. So the large home party kit, 200 pieces of jewelry, $1,000 profit, and it comes with a convention ticket. Our second kit is our small home party kit. Our small home party kit comes with 120 pieces of jewelry. That is a retail value of $600, And it comes, did I say 120 pieces of jewelry? It costs $299. That is the kit that I purchased when I started Paparazzi. And the reason why I started with the middle kit is because it gave me enough jewelry to have 3 full shows, which means that when I started selling jewelry, I started purchasing more jewelry, but I still had jewelry to keep going live as I was building my business. So I had enough jewelry to have like a really good start to my business without having to wait for more jewelry to come in, and then I don't have anything to sell. So that's why I purchased the small kit, which is $299. Then you have the preview pack, the preview kit. The preview kit is $99 and it comes with 35 pieces of jewelry, and that is a retail value of $175. So basically the baby kit, the little kit, or the sample kit is enough for one show. The problem with that is when you do your one show and you sell your 35 pieces, you have to wait for more jewelry to come in. You don't have jewelry to keep using as you're building your business, you're building your empire. So I personally recommend the $99 kit to discount buyers. If you're just looking to shop for the discount, for the perks, you're not really looking to make a lot of money, then I suggest the small kit. If you are looking to start a small business, like you have a goal to pay your car payment, or to pay for your manicures and your pedicures every week, or to pay for, a small bill, I recommend the small or the large home party kit, because you will have enough jewelry to really jumpstart your business and you won't feel like you're just waiting on boxes. And right now, Paparazzi, because Paparazzi is such a thriving business, our shipping is a little backed up. We're about 2 to 3 weeks out now. We're catching up. So now I want to say we're about 2 weeks, but sometimes shipping can go up to about 3 weeks out. So you want to have jewelry on hand so you constantly have jewelry to sell. So those are our kits. That's our kit information. So yeah, so Nancy, the startup fee is either $99, $299, or $499. And again, the bigger the kit, the more profit you make, and then the more money you have to build into your business. Let me put Nancy into my drawing for asking a question. Do you have to purchase yourself, then pay Paparazzi? No. Well, yes and no. So how it works is I purchase the jewelry wholesale, and then I turn it around and I sell it for retail. So I purchase the jewelry for $2.75. And then I turn around and I sell it to you guys for $5. And then I make $2.25 profit. And then that what's $5? And then the other, was it $2.25? And then the other 55% I reinvest in my business and I purchase more jewelry. So it's a wholesale retail business. So yeah, so I buy the jewelry, I turn it around and I sell it for a profit. The nice thing about that is I get paid as soon as I invoice my customers. So as soon as I send you your invoice through Square and you pay your invoice, I get paid. I get paid 100%. I get all 100% of my money back. I get that full $5. So it's up to me to take out that $2.25, that's my profit, and then use that other 55% to reinvest. So you have to take it upon yourself to reinvest and build your business and not take your 100% profit, because then you won't reinvest in your business and then you'll run out of jewelry to sell. So that's something you have to kind of train yourself to do. Is there any other cost to start? No, so it's just the kit. So you buy the kit, you purchase the kit, which is either the preview pack, the small party, or the large party. And then once you get your kit, you start selling. You can even start selling as soon as you sign up. So the nice thing about signing up is you also get a free website. So you get a free replicated website. A lot of other direct sales companies, you have to pay monthly for your website. As a matter of fact, the company that I worked for, before Paparazzi, I had to pay for my website. Paparazzi gives you a website for free, and you can share your website with your customers the minute you sign up. So let's say you sign up today, you'll get your website today. You can share your website to your customers today. They can shop off your website before your kit comes in, and you still make your 45% profit. The only difference is is Paparazzi will mail you a check once a month. So you get mailed a check once a month for any website sales that you have, and then for any team members you have. So if you recruit and you have a team, Paparazzi will pay you a residual check on a percentage of your team sales once a month. So you get 2 paychecks. You get your paycheck for your sales, for your inventory. So I get this paycheck for selling my inventory, and then I get a second paycheck for having a team. And that paycheck gets sent into my account once a month. And then this gets, I pay myself as soon as I invoice my customers. So that's every single day. I get money, trickles into my account every day through Square when I invoice my customers. So that is how it works. Let me get your name in there, Rachel. And Jennifer, have you done bazaar? What's a bazaar? Bazaars. I'm not sure what that is. If you can explain that to me, I can tell you if I have. Bazaars. I'm not sure what that is. Rachel, where can you sell? So there's so many different ways to sell. A lot of people are afraid to sign up for Paparazzi because they're afraid to go live. You don't have to go live. There's so many ways that you can sell Paparazzi. So you can sell with album drops. So all of you girls are my VIP girls. So you're in my VIP group. So you see, I do sets of the day, I do album drops, I do pre-claims. Those are all different ways that I sell. You can also, you can do vendor events. So if there's local vendor events in town, you can pack up all your jewelry. You can do a vendor event. You can do flea markets. You can sell in your front yard, garage sale style. The only places you are not allowed to sell is eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, Amazon. I think there's another website. I can't think of it. So yeah, eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Amazon, and Facebook Marketplace. So Facebook Marketplace, you cannot go live in Marketplace, but you can advertise in Facebook Marketplace. So I can send the link to my business page on Facebook Marketplace, and they click on the link, come to my business page. So you can advertise in Facebook Marketplace, but you can't go into that Facebook Marketplace and click the live button and go sell. So that's against compliance. But those are all the different ways that you can sell. So going live is not the only way. I think it's a really good way. I think it's the best way to make you money. That's how I do it. And I make pretty good money doing it. It was scary at first, don't get me wrong. I was so terrified to go live, but that's really helped me too. So if a lot of you are introverts, I consider myself to be an introverted extrovert. So I am super out there. I'm super outgoing. I'm super, but I also can climb up in my little shell. And once you get me out of my shell, forget it. I'm just a big party. So yeah, it was scary for me, but now it's really boosted my confidence to go live. And now I could just press the live button and go live, whenever I want, and I don't feel scared anymore. So I like going live, but it's not the only way to sell. Absolutely not. There's so many ways to sell. You can also even do a bling bag, and you can take your stuff to work if your job allows you. And you get a bag, you put your jewelry in it, you take it to work, you can sell it to your girls at work, you take it with you to the soccer games, your kids' soccer games, your kids' gymnastics, swim team, and you can sell to the moms during swim practice, during barbecues, during, practices, events. You take that bling bag with you, you're shopping at Walmart, someone says, oh, that necklace is so cute, you take out your bling bag and you're like, oh yeah, here you go, I sell it. So you can do that too. So you can take your bling bag and you can, just share it with you wherever you go. And that's another way you can sell. Jennifer, let me get your name in there. Pros and cons. So pros and cons to Paparazzi. I can't think of any cons. I really feel like this is the best company that I've ever worked for. Where do I get the supplies for my walls? So I bought the pegboards at Lowe's, and they were about $11 a pegboard. I got the hooks. So the nice thing is you get 100 hooks in your kit when you first start. So they set you up. So they give you a lot of stuff for your kit. They give you a jewelry bust. They give you the hooks. They give you shopping bags. They give you a lot of stuff in your kit. And then, of course, you have to keep shopping. So my shopping bags I buy on Paparazzi for $4. I get most of my stuff on Amazon. The nice thing about starting a business is you can use it as a tax write-off. A lot of people join a business to use as a tax break. So all of this stuff I write off on my taxes. So I write off the gas that I drive to the post office to drop off your jewelry packages. I write off a portion of my phone bill. I write off a portion of my internet bill. I write off, all of my supplies, my numbers, my pegboard, my purchasing the jewelry. I write off my cork board, my busts. I write off my bubble mailers, the ink for my printer, my ring light. So it's a huge tax break. So if you are looking for a tax break or you need a tax break, signing up for a business is a big tax break. So the more you put into your business, the more you write off, the better, the more it helps your taxes. So that's another thing that's really awesome. A lot of people are really nervous to put a lot into their business, but don't realize how beneficial it is come tax season. So you definitely want to claim it on your taxes. Excuse me. So that's where I get my supplies for my walls. Do I have to recruit consultants? And if so, how many do you recruit? No, you absolutely do not have to have a team to sell paparazzi. If you just want to sell the jewelry, make money, you can. You do not have to have a team. If you have a team, you get additional bonuses. So I think of it as two different businesses. So you have your team. That's one paycheck. So paparazzi pays you once a month for having a team, completely separate. And then you have your jewelry business. This is my meat and potatoes. This is where I survive on. I survive on my sales to pay my bills, to pay for the things that I want to pay. That's where I make my money. My team is like a bonus check that I'm just like, oh, nice. I forgot about that. So I get that secondary check. So you do not have to build a team if you don't want to. I want to build a team because I love to lead. So I am a teacher, leader, facilitator. So not only am I a teacher, but I'm a teacher leader. And part of my passion is coaching adults. So I coach teachers in their job and I teach them how to be better in their classroom. I teach them strategies and skills on how to, perfect their teaching practice. I was an instructional coach for a year and it was so much fun. And then APS got rid of instructional coaches and now I'm a teacher, leader, facilitator. So I do it on top of teaching in the classroom. And I like building a team because I love being a leader. I love leading a team to success. I love to motivate. I love to train. I want to work with you on your goals and set your goals and your vision and help you be successful. So the nice thing is I take my leadership skills from my job and I apply it to my team. And that is why I like to build a team. I like to build a team because I want to see women successful in this business and I want to show you what I know and, help you apply it to your business. And I always tell my girls, you get out of your business what you put into your business. So it's all about your goals and what you want out of it. And that's what I'll tell you my goals. So let me put your name again. What types of events does Paparazzi do? So Paparazzi does different events. So they have Empower Me Pink, which is once a year, and they have free jewelry or exclusive jewelry that you purchase during the Empower Me Pink time. They have a convention, which is in Vegas now in August, and I'm so bummed I can't go to convention this year because I'm a teacher, leader, facilitator. It just happened to fall under the first week of school. And I know my principal will crucify me if I leave her on that first week back. So unfortunately, I can't go this year, but I am going to go next year. I'm going to have to just spend the whole year convincing her to let me go. But yeah, it's in Vegas. It's for a whole week, and they do they have 3 concerts this year. They have a ton of motivational trainings to help you really grow your business. So those are the 2 main events that I know of that Paparazzi does. They also have leadership retreats for elite leaders. They did a leadership retreat in the Dominican Republic, and they had access to exclusive jewelry and trainings out in the Dominican Republic. In order to be elite, you do have to have a team. So it's up to you on whether or not that's something you want for yourself. I want to be elite one of these days. So that's a goal of mine. Let's see if I can make it happen. And then I can, go to those leadership trainings and further my, goal to help lead the girls on my team and make them successful. So those are the events that I know of off the top of my head that Paparazzi does, if that answers your question, unless I misconstrued your question and you meant something else. If so, let me know. We are USA only. So we are USA, and I think, USA only. So we are not in any other countries, but they are a debt-free company in the USA, which is really awesome. So how many stages does Paparazzi have as far as rank? Is that what you're talking about? So let me get your name in there. And then Rachel, let me get your name in there. So there's different programs with Paparazzi. So you have Life of the Party ranks, which is based on how much jewelry you sell. And then you have recruiting ranks. So you have recruiting ranks. So let me pull that up real quick. So recruiting ranks are based on building a team. And so how it starts is you start off as a consultant. So once you sign up as a consultant. When you purchase 25 PV, so there's a difference between being an active consultant and then being an active consultant as far as having a team and stuff like that. So if you want to have a team, if you want your website to be searchable and visible to people to find you and join your team, you need to purchase 25 pieces a month, which is 50 PV. When you purchase your 25 pieces a month, you rank up to a star consultant. And star consultant means you're active, you're searchable, and if people make purchases on your website or if people join your team, you will get that residual check once a month. So that keeps you active. When you recruit 3 people under your team, you will promote to director. So director means that you have at least 3 active people under you, and you also get a pay raise. So they double your percentage that you get under your team when you hit director. So when you recruit 2 people, you get 5% of your downline's total sales. When you promote to director, it doubles. You get 10% of your downline sales. So that's director. That's the first big rank is director. Then the next rank is premier director. So premier director means that you have a certain amount of OV. So this is kind of like a big thing. So you have PV, which is your personal volume. So one piece is 2 PV. So one piece is 2 PV. So when I purchase 25 pieces, I get 50 PV. So to stay active, Cheryl, you have to purchase 25 pieces a month. Now, there's different types of consultants. So there's the discount buyer who just wants to buy the jewelry for $275. You only have to purchase 100 pieces in a rolling calendar year. So if you sign up today, you have until this time next year to purchase 100 pieces. I'm pretty sure it's 100 pieces. I'm going to say 100 pieces. It could be 100 PV, but I think it's 100 pieces. To stay active, if you have a team, if you want to use your website sales, if you want to be searchable, that's 25 pieces a month to be able to get those benefits to stay active. So let me put your name into my jewelry or into my giveaway. And so so then there's a bunch of ranks. So you have premier director, you have executive director, you have producer, you have premier producer, executive producer, fashionista, and then you're starting to get into elite. So once you hit premier producer, I believe you're elite. And elite is like you're a big honcho in the company. You are making about $3,000 to $5,000 just from your team, not from your sales, from your team. Once you hit premier producer, director, you typically make about $100 to $300 a month for having a team. Premier director is $300 to $400 a month, $3,000 to $1,000 a month for premier director. And then you have producer, premier producer, executive producer, fashionista, A-lister, Maven A-lister, jet setter, Lux jet setter, and impressionista. When you're getting into those Maven A-lister, jet setters, you're making about $25,000 a month on your team, not on your sales, not on your jewelry. Remember, it's 2 different things. Sales, team. So your rank is just your team. Your sales are basically what you want to sell that's totally on you. So these ladies are making like millions of dollars, elites, because they're making about $25,000 a month just for having a team, and then probably close to $300,000 a year selling their jewelry. So, I mean, they're making some good money. That's my goal, is to be elite. So I hope that helped answer your question, Rachel. Do you have to sell on Facebook, or are there other ways to sell jewelry? No, you don't have to sell on Facebook. You can sell on any platform you want. You can sell on YouTube. You can sell on Instagram. You can sell on TikTok. You can sell on Snapchat. You can sell on, I think, Twitter. You can sell on any social media platform of your choice. I use Facebook because my middle schoolers say I'm old. I am on the social media of the old people, as they tell me. I'm trying to branch into Instagram, but I'm still learning Instagram. So I haven't really used Instagram that much to sell. I'm still learning how to like just be active on Instagram. A lot of girls use YouTube to put themselves out there. So it's up to you. Again, you can also, you don't even have to do social media. You can sell at work. You can sell in your front yard. You can sell at vendor events. You can take your jewelry in a bag and you can take it to your son or daughter's, gym or soccer practice, and sell to the ladies during soccer games. So you can sell however you want. You just can't sell on like eBay, Amazon, Etsy, Poshmark. I think there was another. I keep saying there's another one, but I can't remember what it is. So those places you can't sell, but you can sell on other places. So it's your social media of choice. So if you are really popping on Instagram, like IG is your place. Facebook, you're like, I log in Facebook like once a year. That's how I am with Instagram. Then sell on Instagram. That's your social media. If whatever social media that you are thriving, the social media that you're addicted to, that's where you sell. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Does Facebook give paparazzi a hard time with all the live shows? No, not really. You just have to work their algorithm. So when you join my team, I teach you how to work the algorithm. I know Facebook. So if you choose to do Facebook as your platform, I know Facebook. And I can teach you how to work the algorithm with Facebook. The nice thing about Instagram is Facebook owns Instagram. So I'm pretty sure the same tips will apply to Instagram as Facebook, since it's owned by the same company. So they write the same algorithm. So as long as you know how to work the algorithm, you can be successful with your lives. So Rachel, I'm going to put you back into my drawing. I like the idea of selling in person. Absolutely. That's going to be my goal. So now that I'm off during the summer, teacher girl, teacher friend, now that we have the summer off, I'm not sure if you're teaching summer school, but I'm planning on doing like garage sale style in my front yard and just putting like $5 jewelry this way and just doing like yard sale style like every Saturday morning in my front yard. And then I kind of want to do a bling bag once I get my kids in swimming lessons, and I want to take my bling bag to the pool and sell with my bling bags. That's my goal for this summer. So Cheryl, let me put your name in there. Are they okay with you doing another direct sales company? Yes, but you have to be very careful that you can't mix the two. They have to be separate. So you cannot put so I know you sell Color Street. So you cannot put Color Street in your paparazzi VIP group. They have to stay completely separate from each other. So you cannot cross your people. So you have to have your paparazzi company separate from any other company that you're using. You cannot mix it. As long as you keep it separate, you can sell multiple. Just do not mix the two together. That is against compliance. But yeah, you can do it. Like I personally would focus, if it were me, if I do multiple companies, I always say the more you have, the more thin your spread. So I always say focus on one company and put your heart and soul into that company. And if you sign up for other companies, make that your discount buyer, fun hobbyist company. Don't put your heart and soul into multiple companies, because then you're going to wear yourself out. So that's my piece of advice. So if you are selling and that's what I did. So again, I was selling another direct sales company, and I decided to try paparazzi. I hadn't quit yet, and I realized how much more successful I was with paparazzi. I ended up quitting my other company that I worked for, and I only focus on paparazzi. But I can stay on as a discount buyer. I just don't advertise it to my paparazzi girls because I'm not allowed. So BMX and wrestling, yeah, take that bling bag and yeah, shop in person. It's super easy. How was it selling during the pandemic? It was awesome. That is how I survived, because everybody was home, nobody was out, everybody was online. So I'm actually going live more because people are now going out into the world. So now I have to put myself out there even more, because now people they have places to go and things to do. They're not online 24 hours a day like they have been this past year. They still are, but I have to put myself out there more to get people, because now people are busy. So it was amazing. The pandemic really helped my business because people were home and they were bored and they were online, and I they shopped with me. So the other thing that I wanted to say was a lot of people, their hurdles are, I don't have anyone to sell to. So whenever I talk to girls about signing up, they always say, well, yeah, that sounds great, but I don't have anyone to sell to. My friends and family, I don't have friends, I don't have family, or my family won't support me. Mine don't either. My friends and family rarely shop for me. They shop for me maybe once every couple months. Like my mom came and she bought like 5 pieces of jewelry. She hasn't bought jewelry for me in like 6 months. My mother-in-law, I don't even remember the last time she bought jewelry. So I networked. Like all of you girls are all my VIP girls, and I found you by networking. And so that is what I teach my girls when they sign up. Do my family support me as far as watching my lives? Yeah, absolutely. Do they they help me network. So when they share my lives to their personal profiles, they help me network. Do they buy from me? Not all the time. But they help me network, and that is what you need your friends and family for. So you don't necessarily need your friends and family to buy from you. You need your friends and family to help you network. You want to get a hold of their friends and those friends' family and those friends of friends of friends of friends of friends of friends. And that is how I built my business, is by using my friends and family to network. And that's what I'll teach you if you choose to sign up with me. The other thing is space. A lot of girls tell me, oh, that's great, but I don't have a room to do that. I live in this teeny tiny house. I can't do that. So that's another hurdle, is you don't have to do this. So I started off in a 2-bedroom apartment. I went live on a TV tray in the corner of my 2-bedroom apartment for a good 6 months of my business. I just moved into my house in October, and I didn't even start this until January. So you don't have to have a big old huge bling room to be successful at Paparazzi. And we can talk about that too. So yeah. How much is the jewelry bundles? So every piece is $5. So it isn't you don't buy in bundles, you just buy your pieces. And the nice thing with Paparazzi is you get free jewelry. So for every 10 pieces you buy, you get a free piece. So I spend about $37 plus tax and shipping, and I get a free piece of jewelry for 10 pieces. So when I buy 10 pieces, I get 1 free piece of jewelry. When I buy 20 pieces, I get 2 free pieces of jewelry. When I buy 30 pieces, I get 3 pieces of jewelry for free, so on and so forth. The other ranks that we talked about was life of the party. So based on how much you sell, you hit life of the party ranks, and that's a whole other bonus that Paparazzi gives you. So when you hit bronze, which is the first life of the party rank, you get 5 exclusive pieces that are only available to life of the party members to sell. And you get like a bunch of other free things as well. When you so first is bronze, the next rank is silver. So I'm silver status. So I am silver life of the party, which means July 1st, I will not only get those 5 exclusive pieces, not only will I get access, but I'll get them for free. So I'll get those 5 pieces for free every single month for me to keep, for me to sell. So that's the rank for hitting silver life of the party. Gold life of the party, you get, not only do you get that, but you get double hostess rewards for an entire year. I won't get to gold this year, unfortunately. I don't think I'll make it because I have until the end of the month to rank, and I need like 5,000 PV. I don't think I'll make it. But my goal for next year is to hit gold life of the party because I want that double hostess rewards. So check this out, girls. So all of this, So all of this is free jewelry. So I got this for free just for ordering and building my business. So for working my business, I got all of that jewelry for free. So yeah, so they have a lot of perks. You get free jewelry on top of $275. Purchasing it for $275, you get it for free as well. Do you pick the jewelry? Oh, let me get your names in here. So Maricela, let me get your name in there. I think I got that one already. Do you pick the jewelry? Yes. So your kit, the only time they choose the jewelry for you is for your startup kit. So what they do is they hand pick high selling pieces because they want you to be successful in your business. So they hand pick high selling pieces and they put your kit together. So it's all pre-made. So you do not get to choose the jewelry that's in your kit. But once you sign up for Paparazzi, you automatically get access to that jewelry for $275. So you can start buying your jewelry as soon as you sign up. And you pick whatever jewelry you want. And the nice thing about it is, another thing that people have told me is, I know a lot of paparazzi consultants, I won't have anyone to sell to. So think of it, so we all buy different things. So because of the fact that you can buy whatever you want, I may not have the same pieces that my downline has. So the girl on my team, she may have completely different stuff than what I have. So think about it as going to the grocery store. When you go to the grocery store, your grocery cart is going to look very different from maybe Tammy's grocery cart because, you know, you like certain things and she likes other things. So that's the nice thing about being a paparazzi consultant is we all have different stuff. So it's not like, you know, I don't have anyone to sell to. You will, because I'll have something that maybe someone else doesn't have. So that's the nice thing about being able to pick your own inventory is it's going to be very different from other people because Paparazzi comes out with new pieces every day. So Monday through Friday is new releases. So they get new releases Monday through Friday. Every single day is a new release day. And all the jewelry is different every single day. I have an alarm on my phone so I can shop and get the new releases. So yeah, so it's really awesome. I'm extremely camera shy. Tammy, let me get your name in. I'm extremely camera shy. I like to do Facebook Lives, but the camera scares me. That is the biggest hurdle that every single girl on my team has faced, including myself. So there's lots of ways to start selling without having to go directly on camera. The first thing I did is I dropped albums. So I dropped albums in my VIP group before I had the courage to go live. And the first time I went live, I did not put my face on the camera. I did a shot the wall. And for those of you who are with me, have been with me for a while, you've seen my shot the walls. So I flipped my camera to my pegboard and I just scanned my pegboard. And that was how I did lives for a while. And then what I did is I finally went live. But the nice thing is you have to remember is the people that you're going to start with are going to be the people that you know. It's going to be your friends, your family, your neighbors, your coworkers, your Facebook following, people that you have interacted with, people that are going to love and support you. So it's going to be very, very rare that they're going to not love on you when you're going live. When I went live, all they kept telling me was, you're doing so great. You're doing so awesome. Keep it up. You're doing so great. This is great. I'm so proud of you. You're so great. And they boosted my confidence. And I was like, okay, I'm doing good. Okay, I got this. And come on, guys, you've seen my lives. I've dropped stuff. I've had crying babies on my lap. I have literally dropped my camera on the floor. I've fallen. I've tripped. You name it, I have probably done it. And not once have I ever gotten nothing but grace and love from anyone on my live. Now, I'm not saying there's not trolls out there. There are trolls out there. But all you do is you block them. So yesterday, as a matter of fact, I had a troll on my live who was saying my jewelry was tacky and ugly. And I blocked him. And they can't comment on your live after that. Once you click block, they can't comment anymore. And then they go find another live to troll. So there are trolls out there. It's going to happen. But you just have to block them, shake it off, and keep going. Because your tribe is going to love on you. And it's only going to boost your confidence, and then you're going to end up going live, and it's not even going to faze you. I promise. Every time you press that live button, it gets easier and easier and easier until it's like clockwork and you don't even realize, like, oh yeah, I'm live. It's gonna get easier, I promise. Rachel, let me get your name back on there. Okay, let's see. I have seen some consultants overcharging for sets they put together. Is there a website you can go to report them? I don't report them just because, you know, I focus on my business and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to do that. But you can contact Paparazzi Compliance and let them know. I just try to focus on my own business, and as long as I know that I'm not violating compliance, that's all that matters to me. But yes, there are consultants out there that can violate compliance. Compliance are the rules set by Paparazzi. If you break the rules, you can get suspended and or canceled. And one of the things that is out of compliance is selling for more or less than $5. So you have to sell your jewelry for $5. You can't sell less than $5. I believe you can sell more for, I think you can sell more than $5, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I did hear from my upline that it can happen, but you cannot sell less than $5. And there is the Z collection. So we have 3 different types of jewelry. So we have our regular jewelry, which is $5. We have our kids jewelry, which is Starlit Shimmers. That's $1. And then you have your Z collection, which is $25. So the Z collection is $25. And when you put sets together, it's $5 a piece. So if I put a 4-piece set together, that is $20 because there's 4 pieces in that set and each piece is $5. So a 2-piece set would be $10. A 3-piece set would be $15. 4-piece set would be $20. Now you don't have to buy the whole set. You can break the set apart. So let's say you have this 4-piece set here and you're like, you know what, I only want the earrings in that set. So you pull the earrings out and I charge you just the $5 for that earring. But yeah, this is a $20 set because there's 5, 10, 15, and 20. So you can do that. That is not against compliance. So let's see. Use set are $10. Marie, clarify that for me. I'm not sure if that was a typo because I don't quite understand what you meant. How long does it take to have the jewelry delivered when you sign up? So your kit will come right away. So they always put first priority in your kit. So you'll get your kit within 3 to 5 days from signing up. And then our jewelry right now has been taking about 2 to 3 weeks because they're on a delay, which is why I recommend the small or large home party kit because you'll have enough jewelry to keep you afloat while you're purchasing new jewelry. So that way, by the time your new jewelry comes in, you should be finished selling your kit. So yeah, so it's been taking about 2, I think they're catching up. I think we're on like 2 weeks right now. So they're about 2 weeks out right now. Some sets are $25 too. Yes, our Z collection is $25. Yes. A former consultant got canceled for no reason. I'm afraid of that. As long as you familiarize yourself with compliance and what is against compliance, you shouldn't have to worry. So when you sign up, I make sure that you are fully aware of compliance and what you can and cannot do. And as long as you stay within those lines, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. That's all I do. Sorry. I always make sure I stay within compliance so I don't have to worry about, you know, anybody trying to report me. So I do as, you know, that's the one thing I try to focus. Do I charge sales tax? Yes, you should charge sales tax because you pay sales tax when you buy the jewelry. So you pay the $5 sales tax, not $275. So when you purchase the jewelry for $275, you're actually paying the $5 sales tax, and that is because Paparazzi takes care of your taxes for you, your state taxes. So Paparazzi takes care of your state taxes for you because you're paying the taxes for the jewelry when you purchase it. So it is smart to charge your customers tax, otherwise you're losing money if you don't charge your customers tax. So you're charging because you pay the tax up front, so you want to charge your customers tax so that way you're getting that tax paid back to you. So yeah, you want to charge your local sales tax for sure. You don't have to, but I recommend it. I do. I charge sales tax on my stuff. So let me put your name Susan, and Maricela. Is it also $5 to ship? You can charge whatever shipping you want. So I charge $4. So I do a flat $4 fee, and so you can buy 25 pieces, and I will charge you $4 to ship it. So that's my business. So it's your business. So you can charge $5, you can charge $4, you charge whatever shipping you want. However it's going to cost you to ship is what you would charge for shipping. Again, I do flat $4. There are some consultants that do a flat $5. There are some consultants that do $5.50. So it's up to you. I'm going to put your name in. Let's see. What's another thing I wanted to talk about? So that we talked about, there's 2 different ways to build a business. So you have your team and then you have your sales. There's also different types of consultants. So you have the discount buyer that just wants to buy the discounted jewelry. You have the hobbyist, where you have girls who just, they want to sell maybe 5 or 10 pieces a week, and it pays for, their manicures or, whatever. And then you have your part-timers, which is what I am, and then you have your full-timers. So my goal for Paparazzi is to be 100% debt-free. I want to get rid of my credit cards. So Paparazzi has paid for fully landscaping my backyard. So I fully landscaped my backyard. I paid for all of my furniture in my house. I paid for the moving costs to move into my new house. And now my goal is to start paying off my credit card debt. So I consider myself to be a part-time consultant, possibly even a full-time consultant, based on what I put into my business. So what I say is, what you want to put into your business is what you will get out of your business. So if you don't work your business that often, you're not going to see a lot coming out of your business. But if you're okay with that, then that's perfectly fine. So it's really your goals and what you see for yourself. So if you have that credit card debt that you want to pay off, then you want to work your business so that way you can pay off your credit card debt. And I will put you on that path. So that would be your path to your goal. If you just want to sell 5 or 10 pieces a week just to pay for, whatever, I would just say, like, your makeup or whatever, then I will put you on that goal to make sure that that's the goal you want. If you want to buy a new car and you want Paparazzi to pay for that car payment every month so you don't have to worry about, digging into your bills, then I will put you on a goal and a path to meet that goal. So when you sign up with me, we sit down together via Zoom or in person, whatever is comfortable for you, and we set your goals on what you want to get out of your business, and then I will put you on a path to reach those goals. So I do a lot of one-on-one training with my girls because every girl on my team has different goals. We do have a group chat though, and we're always talking in that group chat together, motivating each other, lifting each other up, inspiring each other. But when it comes to questions and trainings, I deal with my girls one-on-one. So I work with my girls one-on-one, because one of my girls, she outranks me. She sells more than I do. So her goals are up here. My goals are here. I mean, I want to get there. My goal is to be where my girl is on her team. My goal is to match her. And then I have other girls on my team that are more hobbyists. They just want to sell, to their coworkers, and they don't want to make a lot of money. So I work with them on their specific goals. I do generic trainings once a week that I post in my group. I have a group and I have a chat. So I have my group is the Glitter Bosses. So I have the Glitter Bosses group where I put trainings in there. And then I have my Glitter Bosses chat where we kind of talk to each other, ask each other questions, support each other. And then I do one-on-one, conversations, check-ins, and trainings with girls one-on-one on my team. So how much does Paparazzi charge for sale tax? So they charge you on the $5. So they charge you tax on the $5 amount of jewelry. So I can't remember how much the tax is, like $3 or something like that for 10 pieces. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but it is tax on the $5 piece, not the $2.75. So Deanna, let me put your name in. What else? So yeah, so we talked about the hurdles. We talked about how there are multiple ways to sell. We talked about the ranks. We talked about, again, there's also Fashion Fix. Fashion Fix is another exclusive opportunity that you can sign up with Paparazzi, and you get access to these Fashion Fix sets. This is the Fashion Fix for May. So May's Fashion Fix is in your baskets. So I signed up for Fashion Fix in January, and I got accepted into the program in April. And so Fashion Fix, you get access to these exclusive sets once a month. They send you all of the sets, and you pay $84 a month. And then you sell the sets, you get your money back plus your 45% profit. And then you can pre-claim additional sets to purchase. So it's a really good way to make extra money on your sales, is to sign up for Fashion Fix. I always tell my hobbyists, if they're going to sell, they need to sign up for Fashion Fix. Because if you just focus on Fashion Fix once a month, not only do you stay active every month, but you get a good enough amount of money to, last you for the month if they just focus on Fashion Fix. So that's what I tell my girls. So that's Fashion Fix. Do you guys have any other questions? So I'm giving away 4 pieces of jewelry. So the more questions you ask, the more entries you get into your drawing. How many of you have been considering Paparazzi, or it's something you've thought about? So if you've thought about Paparazzi, let me know if it's something you've thought about, but there's something holding you back. And if you've thought about it, what's holding you back? That's what I'm curious about. I want to know what's holding you back. There's always something, right? Even with me, I didn't start my other direct sales company for a while because I was scared. I was afraid I wasn't going to make any money. I was afraid I was wasting my money. So I was afraid. Do all pieces eventually sell? Yes. Yes, they do. I have bought some pieces where I thought was going to be hot, hot, hot. I was like, oh my gosh, I have got to get 7 pairs of that earring because that earring is going to sell like hotcakes. And it was crickets in my life, and I didn't sell a single pair. And I'm like, oh my God, I thought for sure that was going to sell. It just wasn't something that was appealing to my girls at that time. But then what I do is I put it back on my wall, I pull it back out, and I pair it with another pair of jewelry, and then guess what? I sell out. It all eventually sells. It sells when you pair it up into sets and they see it coordinated with another piece. Maybe they saw this earring and they're like, you know what, that earring's cute, but I don't really have anything to wear it with. And then all of a sudden I show the same earring and then I pair it with the necklace. And they're like, oh, that's cute. And the next thing you know, I sold out. So yeah, it definitely will eventually sell. Yes, especially when you host parties. So how I network my business is I host parties. So I have a party host for almost every live that I go. My big live show, I always have a party host. And that's how I network my business. And I almost always sell my pieces that have been sitting on my wall for a while in my parties. I have a bracelet that I had been sitting on for about 2 or 3 months. It finally sold out during one of my parties because that particular group of girls happened to like that style of bracelet. Whereas my other parties, it wasn't their style. So yeah, you may sit on pieces for a while and it could get discouraging, but it will eventually sell. Absolutely. My jewelry has 100% turned over since I've started. Absolutely. I've thought about it. My time is limited. I'm exhausted at night. Yeah, absolutely. It's up to you and your goals. I mean, I think it's possible. It just depends on how much you want to work because, I mean, I have girls on my team that have newborn babies. Like, as a matter of fact, I think she's on right now. I think she might have hopped off. One of my girls on my team just had a baby, and she has a preteen daughter. So her daughter's 11, 12, I think now. And now she has a newborn baby, and she works full time. And she sells, but she doesn't, she sells when she can. She sells for her goal. So her goal is to make a certain amount of money, and she puts the amount of work to meet her goal. I work full-time as well, so I'm a full-time teacher. I have 2 kids. As you can see, they were literally playing Nerf guns behind me. Now they're in the other room. And I have my husband. I just got a puppy. So yeah, I get it. It's exhausting. But I have a goal. So that's really what's going to have you successful in your business, is if you have a goal. If you have a goal, like, you know what, I need to pay that car payment, I need to pay that bill, you're going to be motivated to work because you have to meet that goal. And that's what's going to keep you successful, is setting goals for your business. If you don't really have a goal and you're completely, you are completely settled in your life and you are completely, comfortable, and it's not something that you feel like you need to do, then you shouldn't have to. But if you have a goal, like, you know what, it would be really nice if I could pay off, my husband's braces bill. My husband just bought braces. It would be really nice to pay that bill off. That's a goal of mine. And then once I set that goal, then I'm like, you know what, I need to go live tonight. As a matter of fact, I didn't go live last week. And I think I told you guys, because my jewelry room was a mess. I couldn't breathe. It was so much jewelry. All my boxes just started coming in and I was piled in jewelry. I didn't want to sort it. And I shut down. I was like, nope, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And I didn't go live like all last week. And I felt like it's been a lifetime. But guess what? I wasn't making money. My paycheck, my savings account was dwindling down because expenses were coming up. And I wasn't having that paparazzi coming in and filling it up. And that's when I realized, I was like, oh no, I gotta get my butt in my jewelry room. I gotta get to work. I gotta hustle because I need to pay that bill. And when you have a goal, you're going to hustle to reach your goal. So that is definitely going to help. The girl I signed up with no longer sells. So you're going to automatically go up to the person above her. So if you are an active consultant right now, even though your upline is inactive, you're going to be under her upline, which could be an elite person or could not be an elite person. But yeah, you automatically will rank up to the person that they signed up under. That will be your new upline. So again, you are still an active consultant if you signed up less than a year ago. But yeah, so you have a team. You just have to figure out who your new upline is. It's whoever she signed up under. If she's inactive, and again, to be inactive, you have to be not selling for a whole year in order for them to make you inactive. So if it's been a whole year if it's been a whole year since she's been selling, she still could be an active consultant and could still be your upline. She's just not getting her team residual check if she's not active. So that's another reason why you want to be active if you have a team. Paparazzi will not pay you your residual income for your downline if you're not active. So you want to stay active every month so you get that residual income into your bank account. How old is Paparazzi? That's a good question. You know what? And I knew the answer to that question and it fell out of my head. So let's see if I can find that answer. I believe they are 10 plus years old because I was watching a training. So they started in 2010. So Paparazzi Accessories started in 2010. So they are 11 years old, right? Is that right? 2021 minus 2010. Yeah, so they're 11 years old. And I believe they're debt-free. I believe they're a debt-free company. So there's no risks of them shutting down or going out of business because I believe they're a debt-free company. So Rachel, let me get your name entered into my drawing. So tell me what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts on Paparazzi? Do you feel like that's something that you could see yourself doing? Have you thought about it? Or are you rather just shop the lives and be a customer, which is totally fine too. I am totally okay with that because you guys are my bread and butter. I can't survive without you guys. And that's another thing that a lot of consultants are afraid to build a team too because they feel like they're going to lose their customers to signing up as consultants. But again, if you're networking and you're constantly building your customer base, you don't have to worry about a few customers turning into your team, because if you're continuously networking your business, you're going to be constantly building new people and building your empire. So there is nothing wrong with staying a customer, and there's nothing wrong with turning into a consultant and building your own team, and me losing you as a customer, but I would be gaining you as a teammate, which is even more awesome. So yeah, I love being a customer. Yeah, and you know what? I have had consultants that have signed up and realized that they liked being a customer more, and they stop selling and they are just customers again. They're still an active consultants. They could log in at any point in time and buy the jewelry for $275, but they would much rather buy it for $5 on a live because it's just, for fun. They like that better, and that's okay. I own lots of jewelry. I love it, which is why I'd like to sell. It's really fun. And you know what, honestly, Tammy, this is actually the highlight of my day. So even though I'm exhausted from being a mom and working all day and making dinner, like literally, I go to work in the morning, I work all day, I come home, I feed my kids, I feed my husband, I take my dog for a walk, and I actually look forward to coming on live because I miss you. You guys are my tribe, and you are my adult time. Like, I get to come in my jewelry room, I get to shut the door, and I get to hang out and talk to you guys for 2 hours, and I look forward to that. Sometimes I get lonely. Like, I'm very a to myself person. I don't have a lot of friends, close friends. I'm not like a big social butterfly where I'm constantly like hanging around with people. It's just me and my husband, my 2 kids. And sometimes my 2 kids, it's summertime. Sometimes my 2 kids are the only people I talk to all day long. This is the time for me to have adult conversation and interact with people, like adults and women. I look forward to that. This is probably my favorite part of my business. My favorite part of my business is being able to come in here, go live, hang out with you guys, sip on a margarita, play games, and sell jewelry. That is like, it's so worth it to me. I look forward to that. I would much rather come in here and do a live than sit on the bed on my couch and watch TV. Because when I sit on the couch and watch TV, I'm just bored. Like, I'm just lying there, I'm bored. I would much rather do this. So this is my, this is my kind of getaway, my escape. This is my escape. That's the word I'm looking for. My escape from my kids, my husband, and I get to hang out with my tribe, my girls, my VIPs, and hang out, and it's so much fun. I love it. This is my favorite part of my job. Can I join just to purchase jewelry for me? Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a lot of discount buyers that join for sure. So you get the jewelry for $2.75, and they drop new releases every day at 1 o'clock. So it's 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, 2 o'clock Central Time, and 3 o'clock Pacific, sorry. 12 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock Mountain, 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern. They drop new releases out at those times, Monday through Friday, and you can buy the jewelry, those new releases, for $2.75 instead of $5. And then you get that free piece. For every 10 pieces you buy, you get that free piece. A lot of girls started to be a discount buyer, and then they started selling a few pieces to their coworkers, their friends, and then realized that you can make money. You're like, oh, wow, I just made like $15 and I just sold like a handful of jewelry. Is it really that easy? And then they start turning it into a big business. So you could potentially change your mind when you see the potential of how much money you can make for being a paparazzi consultant. How much is it to join? So there's 3 kits. So you have the large home party kit, which is 200 pieces of jewelry for $499. You have the small home party kit, which is 120 pieces of jewelry for $299. And then you have the preview pack, which is 35 pieces of jewelry for $99. If you are not interested in building a business, I recommend the $99 kit. If you are interested in building a business and you want to sell, you want to drop albums, you want to take it, you want to garage sale it, you want to take it to soccer practice, I recommend at least the small home party kit because that's going to launch your business successfully. The small home party kit just won't, because you're going to sell those 35 pieces in one show, and then you're going to be waiting for 2 weeks for more jewelry to come in, and you're not going to have anything to sell in between that time. So that's why I recommend the small home party kit minimum if you're looking to launch a business. If you're just looking to discount buy, then the small preview pack is probably a better deal for you. So that's how much it costs to join. Any other questions? Is there anything that I haven't answered that you're curious about as far as, starting paparazzi, selling, different ways to sell, the profit, the taxes, the write-offs, levels and ranks, trainings and how I do my trainings and how I work my team. Again, my team is very important to me. I'm constantly checking on them and, you know, making sure that they're reaching their goals and they're setting goals. And I'm constantly motivating them and lifting them up and, you know, inspiring them to, you know, keep reaching their goals, because every business that you put in is it's gonna take work. I mean, you put in what you get out of your business, what you put into your business. So, you know, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time to build. It's gonna take patience. But the more consistent you are with it, the more successful you will be. And again, I started 1 year ago. I started at the beginning of May. And here I am a year later. I am a director with Paparazzi. So I have 12 people on my team. 9 are personally sponsored. 5 are typically active, and 3 are really, you know, motivated to build like a big business. So they're all different levels. So I have 12 girls on my team, and they all have different goals and different, you know, views on what they want their business to you know, get out for them. So yeah, do you guys have any other questions? Again, if you are interested in trying out Paparazzi, joining Paparazzi, you can comment here and you could say, you know, I'm interested. You can message me and I can give you some more information, or there's specific questions that you want to ask that's, you know, specific for you, that's very personal for you, that you want to talk about. You can message me and we can do a one-on-one conversation about your, you know, your personal questions and your, you know, setbacks or whatever you feel is holding you back from wanting to start. Remember, don't be afraid to be successful. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. You know, you're going to have setbacks, you're going to have drawbacks, you're going to have times where you're a little frustrated, and then you're going to have times where you're like, oh my God, I am so glad I did this. This is amazing. And that's where I love my job. I love Paparazzi. It is the best company I've ever worked for. What is the best way to have customers pay? So I started off using PayPal, and then I switched to Square. And the reason why I switched to Square is because it gives me a better report. So it gives me a business report, and it tracks my sales, it tracks my trends, it tracks pieces that I have, you know, the amount of pieces that I've sold. So I use Square. So I sign up for Square. If you sign up for Square and you use me as a reference, I think you get $1,000 of free processing. So every you know, transaction thing that you use, PayPal, Square, you're gonna have processing fees. But Square, I think they have a promotion where you have like $1,000 of no processing fees or something like that. So that's what I use. I didn't know that at the time when I signed up. Otherwise, I would have, you know, signed up under someone so I can take advantage of that. I didn't know that. So I learned that after the fact. But yeah, I use Square. Very easy, and it keeps track of my business expenses really well. So I just give that to my tax person, and my tax person uses those reports for me to do my taxes. So I don't have to worry about keeping track of everything. It does it for me. And I use that for my website. So I also have a functioning website where people can shop. So all of this inventory that's on my wall is on a website. So you can go to my website and you can shop, just like if you were shopping on Amazon. You shop from my website and I ship it to you. Like I get a notification, so-and-so placed an order. I come in here, I fill their order, I put it in the mail, I ship it out to them, and it's free. So Square's website is free, which is another reason why I like it. I upgraded. I pay $17 a month for my website because I want the marketing features. But yeah, they give you a free website, and they give you really good business reports, expense reports that you can use for tax season. So yeah, hopefully that, I mean, I'm sure that answered your question. Square, I guess I could have just said that. Let me put your name into my drawing. All right. Any other questions? So anything that you feel like you want to ask. So I'm actually going to show some jewelry right now. I think I'm going to get out and then jump back in and show. I have 2 boxes of new jewelry that I'm going to pop in and sell, but I want to keep it separate so that way people can just watch the Q&A and then they can shop on my other live. So I'm going to pop out in about 10 minutes and I'm going to pop in and sell some jewelry. Do you need to have a certain amount of inventory to start a website? No, not with Square. No. I personally recommend my girls to create their website from day 1 because you have to manually enter each piece of jewelry into your website. And if you wait until you have, I waited. I didn't do my website until I had 500 pieces of jewelry. Do you know how long it took for me to inventory all of that into a website? It took me a month. I almost gave up. I almost was like, never mind, forget this. I don't want to do this anymore. So I tell my girls, if you are at all interested in building a website, do it from the minute you start your kit or for the minute you sign up and you start ordering jewelry. I always recommend ordering multiples of pieces. I always start off with multiples of 2 or 3. I purchase multiples of 6. I always do multiples of 6 with earrings, and I do multiples of 3 for all the other pieces, necklaces, rings, and earrings. And I build my website that way. So I always tell my girls to build their website from the very beginning when they first start, so they're not sitting there for a whole month inventorying, a huge amount of inventory. And again, if space is a concern for you, there are ways to have a fully functioning boutique with a very small space. I worked out of a 2-bedroom apartment. I sold my jewelry on a TV tray in the corner of my bedroom. And I stored my jewelry under my bed with, those containers that go under your bed. I stored my jewelry in those containers and I stored them under my bed because I had no space at all. And then now that I have space, I turned it into a boutique style. But there's ways to organize your jewelry and have 1,000+ jewelry in a 2-bedroom apartment. You can do it. I've seen it. I've done it. So yeah, there's lots of ways around, having that boutique. I will message you so we can talk more. Absolutely, message me, Tammy, for sure. It's an amazing company, and I know I get you. Trust me, I know I'm exhausted all the time, but this is my escape. I'd rather do this than lay around we all want to lay around and rest, but nope, I'd rather do this. This is more fun for me. It's still tiring. It's still a job. I still have to inventory. I still have to invoice. I still have to fill, orders, take them to the post office. Actually, I have the post office come to my house and pick it up because I'm too lazy to drive to the post office. So I schedule the post office to come do the pickup during their, when they fill the mail, they come to my house, pick up my jewelry. I don't have to go anymore. So, it's still a job, but it's fun. It's worth it to me. It's fun. Any other questions before I do my giveaway? Any other questions you guys have? So again, I love Paparazzi. It has helped me in so many ways. It has boosted my confidence. I've made a ton of new friends. I've met so many new people. I have made really good money and I've paid off a lot. I've done a lot of things and I'm debt free because of it, thank God. I don't feel broke anymore. I have my Paparazzi pot of money stashed away, which my husband tells me is mine, which it better be mine because I work for it. So this is my money and I can do whatever I want with it and I don't feel guilty at all. If I want to go and spend $200 on a fancy manicure and pedicure, I will, and I won't feel guilty about it whatsoever because it's not my teaching paycheck that I'm taking it from. It's from my Paparazzi funds, and I don't feel guilty for using that money. As a matter of fact, I'm doing a staycation with my husband this weekend, so we're going out of town, and we're staying at a hotel resort, and I'm using my Paparazzi. Paparazzi is paying for that, so we're staying 3 nights at a fancy resort. We're doing that staycation. We're dinner, drinks, massage, spa, horseback riding, the whole shebang. Paparazzi is paying for all of that. That came out of my Paparazzi money. I am not dipping into my account whatsoever to pay for that trip. And it's because I made that goal. So I set a goal for myself. I want to do something for me and my husband for our anniversary, and I don't want to go broke doing it. So I'm going to sell X amount of pieces so I can reach my goal, and I reached my goal. So again, goals are important for your business. If you have goals, you will meet your goals if you set goals. So yeah, that's really my spiel. So again, you can be successful. You can. It's just a matter of grit, perseverance, growth mindset, and consistency. And you will be successful if you stick to those things, for sure. Is it going to be easy? No. Is it going to take some work? Yeah. But you will see the results, and the results will be worth it, for sure. All right. I am going to do my giveaway. So one lucky person is going to win 4 pieces of jewelry. Cheryl, are you still on? Cheryl, you got 4 pieces of jewelry if you're still here with me, which I think you are because I see your icon in the upper right-hand corner. Honey, you're gonna mess up my boxes. You need to stop. See, it's you can sell with kids. Trust me. Trust me, it's possible.
What are you doing?
Yay, Cheryl's here. I'm live right now, baby. What's up? No, I'm gonna get over. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to make a basket for you, Cheryl, because I don't know if you have a basket for this week. I'm going to put 4 pieces of jewelry in your basket. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off. I'm going to check on my kiddos, and I'm going to hop back on probably around 6 o'clock, and I'm going to show the rest of my new pieces. So I had 5 boxes of new jewelry that I was supposed to show last night, and then my kids were starting to get restless, so I had to get off. So I'm going to hop back in. I'm going to show the rest of those boxes. So I will be going live in about 30 minutes to show some jewelry. And yeah, so I hope you guys hop back in and shop with me in about 30 minutes. And again, if you guys are at all interested in signing up to be a consultant and joining my team, message me, reach out to me, and we'll talk. And there's no pressure. There is absolutely no pressure. I am not going to hound you and try to convince you to sign up. Nope. It's your business. It's your goal. It's your vision. I am just here to help you. That's all. So don't feel like I'm going to be like, are you going to sign up? Are you going to sign up now? What about now? Today? No. Nope. I will wait for you when you are ready. You'll let me know. And I'll be here whenever you're ready. And I will help you every step of the way. I promise.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes to go live.
Bye.
Thanks for staying on with me, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.